I work for a company called Dynamo. We're a tech company, a consultancy firm based here in Stockholm. And I'm going to talk about our culture a little bit. This is a map of our employers, where they come from. And we are around 40 people. And during the past 2 years, we had nationalities for reaching above 25 different nationalities. And the red ones are the current ones working at Dynamo, and the purple ones are like alumni. So we have representatives from all continents. There is one on Australia also, just to make sure. And the thing is that we have something on our website which is diversity in action, and for that we mean that it's not just a buzzword. We really have it. I mean, our management team consists of 4 people, and 3/4 of them are, including myself, have a foreign parent background. So it reflects to the top level and throughout our company. So it's not just about having a diverse employees from different countries. It should reflect on the highest level also. And with that said, when we hire people, we focus on the skills, and it just comes naturally for us. We don't think of having a diverse team, because we are already diverse in the sense of ethnicity, religion, these different perspectives that you talked about. But what we're missing out on is the gender perspective. But that reflects also how the tech industry is right now. So hopefully we'll have more females in our company. But what we do is we focus on the skill set. It shouldn't be based on, we think it's a cool factor if you come from, I just talked to a girl who applied to us from Egypt. And then you set up this filter like, oh, she's from Egypt, she has to move here. It's a big step. And for us, it's like, it brings another perspective for us. Like, because she has a big different background, a different experience. So there have been some questions during the evening but what does it benefit to have a diverse team? And what people have brought up is that we all here are problem solvers, and if you have a diverse kind of set of people, then you will tackle the problem with different solutions, not just 1, 2, but up to 25 different solutions. And in that sense, it's very important, because if you look at the business and society and the individuals, they are all connected. I mean, the society that we live in should reflect the workplace also. Like, if Stockholm is a multicultural city, it should be natural to have that in the company workplace. And same with like individuals. And for myself, for example, I'm born and raised up in Stockholm, but in a very diverse environment. And for me, it's just natural. It's awkward to just have same kind of people. And we had an after work, and we invited some clients, and they said that, I'm so amazed by your office and your coworkers. They're from all around the world, and in our office, it's just like they have the same degree from Linköping or Chalmers and live in this Stockholm inner city. So for us, it's like it can. We are a real example of that. It can work. And if you want to visit us, you're free to see how we work and how we have it. And we feel that we don't want to be just a buzzword, but you really need to show that in action. Like we see that it's good that there are focus on this area with, like, you see different titles on LinkedIn. Some have like a chief diversity officer or something. It's very good, but it should be a natural thing reflecting how it looks in the society, and that we are in 2018. We live in a global world. Like there are companies who have teams in like Estonia and are based in US. So I think when it comes to the tech industry, we are far more ahead when it regards to many of these perspectives in diversity, but we are also very behind when it comes to gender equality. So I think it's important that we have these meetings and we meet to share the knowledge that this can work. And for an example, we've been involved in the media a lot since 2 years back, because some of our developers were deported by the migration board. You probably heard of Tayab, and for us it hit us in the heart, because our core asset are the people in the company, and now these people are taken away and they can't be in Sweden. So for that we stood up for that, and it was like the waves in Egypt and Libya on a society level. This was very important for us, because it meant that we wanted to show that it's not a matter of just a supply-demand question, that there's a shortage of engineers in Sweden. That's why we hire people from abroad. It shouldn't be like that. Focus should be on the skill set, and and look on these different perspectives at the early stage when you hire people, and remove this filter that you have, and see the individual, because what's not been mentioned here is the experience, which is the most important part, because one person raised up in Egypt has a different experience, and one in Sweden has a different experience. And we want to summarize this in this map, because it shows that we're a real example of this. Thank you.